Hello, all of my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. My name is Lachon with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-March 2017 love and romance predictions and oracle guidance reading. Thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up, liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have shared my videos, to my subscribers, my old subscribers, as well as my new subscribers. I truly appreciate the support. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. Also, if you would like help locating your lost items, if there's something that you have been looking for and you are not able to find it and you would like to, that is another service that I specialize in. So please email me, again, powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com, and I would be more than happy to help you locate your lost item or at least point you in the right direction. I have another service that I'm going to introduce to you guys, and it is helping you all providing guidance, predictions regarding when you all will meet your next romantic partner, the person you're going to marry, whoever it is that you are looking for. I have been able to successfully predict that with friends as well as myself, down to the month and the first date, where to look, and everything like that. So I would love to extend that to you guys. So if you would like to know that information regarding your upcoming partners, please email me, powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. They may resonate with you in different ways. Some messages may resonate, some may not. Please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos to get a more complete picture of your mid-March 2017. And I know some people like to check their Venus signs also. If these messages do not resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as those videos may. And if not, please check back again for the April 2017 love and romance predictions and oracle guidance readings that I will be posting. And everyone, please continue to comment on these videos. I truly appreciate you all commenting on these videos and on these readings. I feel as though by learning how and by reading how these readings resonate with you, they help me be a better reader for you and provide you all with better guidance. So please continue to comment and let me know how these messages, how these readings are resonating with you. Also, I got an interesting comment from someone who said that this reading resonated with her in a different part of her life. So if you're experiencing that, please let me know that as well. Okay, so my wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius friends. So what I did for this reading is I decided to do something a little different. For those of you who have had private readings with me, you know that I like to utilize many different methods, many different methods in order to provide you with the exact guidance that you're looking for, in order to answer your question, and give you what exactly you're looking for. So what I did is I created a little spread, and I call this my 333 spread. And what I did is I took 3 Lenormand cards for a prediction. I took 3 Kipper cards, which is a German cartomancy method. It's a German oracle method for a prediction, for a separate prediction, and then I took 3 oracle guidance cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get started for you all. Okay, so the first cards that I have here, so for your Lenormand prediction, the cards that I have here are the Clover, the Scythe in the middle, and the Mice. So from what I can see here, the card in the center is the Scythe, and the Scythe refers to a severing of ties, a severing of a relationship. It can speak to a quick and sudden ending of something, or it could speak to rejection, or it can speak to releasing yourself from a bad relationship, from a relationship that's not working for you. So from this being in the middle, I can see that this is something that some of you may be experiencing this month. And from what I can see here, which is very interesting, the first card that came out is the Clover. And the Clover is actually a very positive card, and it speaks of happiness. It speaks of lust. I'm sorry, not lust, luck. These are love and romance readings, so I'm not surprised I said lust. Okay, so this speaks of luck. It speaks of quick flings, a reconciliation between two partners. So that is something that is in this card. And from what I can see here, because the mice card represents a reduction, the mice card represents a loss, represents some kind of theft. In romantic relationships, in a romantic setting, this can speak to an unstable relationship. This can speak to a relationship that eats at your heart, because this is a lost card. So this is something that eats at your heart. This could be a relationship that is currently manipulative, or a relationship that has been manipulative. And I see that many of you will be happily, feel lucky and happily enjoying severing this unhealthy relationship, this relationship that is no longer working for you, this relationship where there has been a loss, a reduction of love, of passion, of romance, of cooperation, and things like that. There's a loss there. So some of you are going to be very, very happy moving forward and severing the ties of this relationship. And for some of you, the severing can come very quickly and very suddenly. For others, because this card means a slow decay. The scythe means a quick and sudden ending, a severing, and this means a slow decay. So for some of you, this will come quickly. For others of you, this has already been happening for some time. So you will not be surprised that this is occurring, that you are hearing these messages. Okay, so moving forward, the next cards that I have for you for your Kipper prediction are, first card. This is really beautiful. Awesome, you guys. Okay, so the first card that I have here is Main Lady. So this is going to represent either you if you're a female, or this can represent a female partner. So if you're a male, this is going to be a partner. If you are a female, this is going to be you. So you, I'm just going to say you in this sense. And it shows that you, or whoever this, main person is, so again, I'm going to say you. So you will be experiencing a lot of happiness, a lot of luck with this rich girl card. This rich girl card doesn't necessarily mean a female, doesn't mean a girl. This could, when it comes to, because this is a person card, this can represent someone who is under the age of 40, someone who is young. This can be a young girlfriend. This can be a young lover. However, this card also represents happiness in everything, and that everything is going to work out. Everything is pleasurable. You have abundance of love. You have an abundance of happiness. And the beautiful thing is, because the last card that came out is the marriage card. So we have the main person, and then we have rich girl, and the marriage card. So it says that a lot of you will be experiencing very, very happy times, very an abundance of love, all these beautiful things that I just mentioned in a love and romantic relationship. And because this is marriage, I'm hearing, I'm thinking that it's an established relationship, but it could be something new because this is a general reading. But a lot of you will be experiencing, very happy times, cooperation. Some of you may be taking your relationship to the next level, such as moving in together. Some of you may actually be getting married or working towards getting married. There's a strengthening and a deepening of a bond and a connection and a relationship. So that is a very, very wonderful thing to have. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of love. So that's great that it's in contrast to the Lenormand prediction. So I'm hoping that for many of you, there may be this situation for those of you with the Lenormand cards who are already in a unhappy situation, an unhealthy relationship, and also at the same time, or afterwards, or however this plays out with you, you will be meeting, speaking to, involved in someone who is going to give you the wonderful love that you deserve. You're going to be very happy with moving forward in this new relationship. Beautiful. Okay, so for your oracle guidance, the three cards that I have here. So all the cards came up in the reverse. So when these cards come up in reverse, I see that there's some energy. I feel like there's energy that needs to move because these are protection messages. These are the dark sides of the card. So there's, some work that needs to be done. There's some energy and some things that need to move. So let's see what these things are. The first card that came up in the reverse is exchanging gifts. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. Okay, so we have exchanging gifts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time. Okay, so that's probably as best as I can do. Exchanging gifts in the reverse. And this speaks to a 9 energy. So it looks like for many of you, there will be some kind of ending to a relationship where there is. So this exchanging gifts in the upright, it speaks to an equal give and take. It speaks to, cooperation, getting along, equal give and take, loving and being loved, giving and receiving. However, in the reverse, this speaks to an unequal share of giving and receiving. So this speaks to one person giving too much and the other person taking. So one person can be giving too much effort, putting too much effort into a relationship, putting too many emotions, something like that into a relationship. So this could be you or your partner. However, in these readings, it's easier for me to say you, so I'm just going to say it as if it is you, my Saggy friends. Okay, so for many of you, you will be in a situation where, you are giving too much. You are giving too much, and this is creating, a victim mode, or this is creating, a false sense of control over the situation by putting out so much effort. You may think that you are controlling the situation. However, that is not the case. Many of you may be in codependent relationships. This is also codependent relationship by somebody giving too much of themselves, more than they can give, and somebody just taking and taking and taking from them. And this exchanging gifts speaks to, not allowing that to happen. Giving up that false sense of control, getting out of this situation like that. Because by being in a relationship, by being in a situation where we are always giving, where we're giving too much and we are not giving back, it's very, very draining. And a message that I'm getting to say is that in these types of situations, it is not possible for us to give our love and give all of ourselves and who we really are in our core, because the only time we can truly give love and give all of ourselves is when we are receiving the same love in return. Even when we think that we are giving love, we may be giving ourselves, but if the energy is draining us, then we do not have the ability to truly give love out, especially if we're in situations where this draining is creating some kind of not tensions, discrepancy, I want to say, discrepancy in loving ourselves. If it is difficult for us to love ourselves, if you're in this situation, I'm here to see why that is. Think about, contemplate why that is that you are giving too much without receiving. That is something that I'm getting. So the message that I was having before, it kind of slipped away, and if it's meant to be, it'll come out again. But again, this is saying to get out of that get out of that situation. Do not allow that to happen, because we deserve to give and receive love. We cannot fully give to ourselves if we do not. So if we're in a situation where there's a relationship and we're not receiving, it makes us difficult. It can be draining. And if it causes codependency, that takes us away from loving ourselves as much as we can. And we cannot give what we do not have. So if you are not loving yourself to the best, to the most that you can, if you are not putting, your love into yourself, if you're only putting love into another person, the love that you are giving is not true love. It's not, and by that I'm saying it's not the amount of love that you can give. You can give so much more when you feel safe and as though you are loved as well. Okay, so those are messages that I got for some of you. So the next card that I have here is serendipity, and this came out in the reverse. So I see here that this is another ending card. So there's something that has to end. I'm hearing, it can be a relationship, or it can be a way of thinking or something like that. If it's a relationship for those of you, I want to say for those of you who are single, that doesn't make sense, but it could be an established relationship, or, getting to know somebody new. ending thoughts, things like that. Okay, so the serendipity card in the upright, it speaks to things magically aligning in a way that benefits you, things magically coming together. And in the reverse, this is saying that many of you may have been in a situation in the past in which, you were in a relationship and it was great and it was awesome, but it didn't work out for you. And the serendipity card is saying to not lose faith, not lose hope, because if that situation from the past did not work out for you, if you're in a relationship, because of the Kipper cards that I got, the Lenormand cards, and something is ending. So if you're in a relationship, if you're ending a relationship, or if you were in a relationship that that you feel as though it didn't work out, do not give up, do not have faith, do not give up hope, because all of that happened for a reason. A lot of the time, Spirit, God, the universe, your higher power will bring you experiences in order to prepare you for the person that you are meant to be with, for the person that that you are supposed to be connected with. You may kiss a lot of frogs in the meantime to finding the person, the prince or the princess or whatever the case may be. So this is saying that those things happen for a reason. Look at the silver lining in that situation. Look at the positive that came out of that situation. What did you learn? What did you experience? What do you know about yourself now? Do you know what you want and what you don't want? Do you know what you want in relationships? What is it that you have learned? Use that information. These are messages that I'm picking up. Use this information in the future to choose a different partner. Use this information to go about relationships in a different way. Use this information to, receive the love that you want, align yourself with the partner that you want, and all these beautiful things. So serendipity, when things do not work out as we expect, that can be a beautiful thing. What is yours will not be denied from you. If you want love, which we all do, because all human beings, everything that we do, our purpose, everything that we do is out of love. We want love. So that is a beautiful thing. If you want love and beautiful, and positive relationships moving forward, acknowledge the past and what has happened, see how this has aligned you with this person in the future, and move forward and appreciate the lessons that you have learned and what they add to your life, to your romantic life moving forward. And the last card that I have here for you, my wonderful Sagittarius friends, my wonderful Archer friends, I have the card Round and Round. And this is card number 25. So this speaks of introspection, going within for the answers. And this Round and Round card in the upright, it speaks of lessons that we have to learn, lessons that keep going. We keep going round and round in this spiral of lessons. And in the reverse, this is saying that some of you may not be looking at your role in a situation. For example, if you have been in relationships in the past that have not worked out for you, or whatever, if you're in a relationship now and there's, you're hurt, or whatever the case may be, if there's some kind of negative pattern that has been happening in your love life, this is saying that some of you may not be acknowledging your role in this situation. And I actually got this card also for the Aries reading. So if you have a planet in Aries, if you have a sign in Aries, please check out that reading too. So this round, and I believe it came out in the last card too, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this Round and Round card in the reverse is saying that many of you may not be acknowledging your role in relationships, in your situation. So if you've gone through relationships that have not worked out for you, or where you've been hurt, or you have not been receiving, the love that you want, or you're not in the type of relationship that you want, recognize that the common denominator in these relationships is you. So if you have been hurt in relationships, recognize that the common denominator is you. And this is not about blaming yourself for being put in these situations. It's about taking accountability, being accountable for your role in this situation. And by that, I mean, if some of you have been in relationships in which your partners have not treated you in the way that you want to be treated, if you've not been able to have the love that you want, or things like that. Look at your role in that situation, and you may blame that person. It's true that they may have done something that wasn't kind to you, or they may have done something that wasn't, that you feel wasn't right, and that may be true, or that can absolutely be true. However, what you have to do in this situation is look at your role. So how did you get yourself in this position where you were able to, where you were experiencing that? For example, the types of partners that you choose. Why do you choose these types of partners that don't provide you with the love that you want? Is it something with you? Is it an insecurity that you have? Is it a fear that you have? Do you not believe that you deserve the type of love that you want? That is a message that I'm getting for some of you. Look at your role in this. And that's a beautiful position to be in, because from up here, by looking at your role, once you see your role, you can look down at the situations, at your past relationships, and see the patterns in order to not repeat those again. Do not repeat the same patterns that you have in the past. Do not continue to go round and round. This isn't an upright. And I'm saying do not continue to go round and round. Look at the patterns. Look at the situations you've been in. Look at the relationships that you've been in, or however this resonates with you, because this is a general reading. And make the choice to consciously disrupt that pattern. That is a message that I clearly just got for you all. Because you do deserve the love and the happiness and, the romantic relationship, the romantic bond, the romantic connection that you want. We all deserve the love that we want, and we can all have the love that we want. So the beautiful thing is, again, with the Kipper cards, I see this wonderful, these wonderful things. So, everything, it looks like everything will be, good for many of you. So that's really, really wonderful. So those are the messages that I have for you, my wonderful Archer friends. Please thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you. Please share this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And also, please comment and let me know how these messages resonate with you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, again, email me at PowerLifeHypnosis@gmail.com. If you would like help locating your lost items, things that you cannot find, email me PowerLifeHypnosis@gmail.com. And also, if you would like insight into your future partners, your future husband, wife, whatever the case may be, one more time, PowerLifeHypnosis@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for coming to my channel, returning to my channel. Again, please subscribe if you have not done so already. And I look so forward to seeing you here again for your for your April 2017 love and romance predictions and oracle guidance readings. Okay, thank you so much, my Sagittarius friends. I will see you here very, very soon. Bye, guys.